Hey there, I'm going to talk with you about the collaboration project for segment one. Segment means basically semester. So, our first semester collaboration project. Now, what I want you to really understand about this project is that it's going to take time and that it is not due until January. Let me repeat that. This project for the collaboration project is not due until January. So please don't rush through it and think that you're done because it is going to take some time to get through the different steps. So look at it now, become comfortable with what you need to do, start working on the things that you can control and work on right now, and realize that you're going to have to also give some time to wait for other students to finish their portions so that then you can collaborate with others. All right, so on the activity stream of or the landing page or the course card, once you open it to the activities, you're going to find the collaboration folder. The collaboration folder contains the checklist, the information sheets, the page where you submit, and also the discussion page, which is where you're going to go for part two of this collaboration. The checklist basically says, let's open it up and take a quick look at that. It basically says that for each segment of the school year, which basically means semester, you have the opportunity to do one collaboration activity. So segment one, you have an activity worth 50 points, which is more than a typical lab report. So it's a large assignment. Second semester or segment two, you will also have a collaboration project to work on. Don't worry so much about the synchronous and the asynchronous because how I'm going to run it is pretty much the same for both. And if you're watching this video, it will tell you what you need to do. Going on to the information pages for this project, there are 2 pages here that will explain to you what you need to do. You're going to create your own physical and chemical properties seek and find activity. If you're familiar with seek and finds, you look at a picture, you have to find hidden pictures or hidden items in that picture. Where is Waldo is a classic one where you have to find the image of little Waldo in a mix of people usually, and you have to try and see if you can find him. So you're going to be creating your own activity using physical and chemical properties. Now this has an underlined portion underneath it, so it's giving you an example of some physical properties you could use and some chemical properties you could use. Let's move this guy out of the way. There we go. These are some things you could draw from in your picture. For physical properties, you could think of things like shape, density, volume, mass, temperature. This list goes on and on. For possible chemical properties, you could talk about its reactivity, its toxicity, its flammability, or the heat of combustion. Those are some possible chemical properties that you could talk about. Get my guy back over here while we rearrange. All right, that list of possible items is right here on the information page, page 1. So it would be best for you to wait to start this until you have completed the assignment for Module 2, Lesson 2, which is called Physical versus Chemical Changes. Prior to that, you can start looking at things and thinking about it, but you're really not going to want to do much work on it until you've finished that activity. So an introduction to what you're going to be doing, you're going to find a photograph that does not contain any people, similar to this photograph right here of a lighthouse along the ocean, or maybe it's a lake, it could be a lake. Then once you've found this image that you are wanting to use for your seek and find activity, you're going to describe objects in that picture. 6 of them are going to be described by physical characteristics or physical properties, and 2 of them are going to be described